Welcome to Share Talk, the only podcast where investors come first.
Hello and welcome to Share Talk. Today I'm joined by Alessandro Zamboni, who's CEO at SYME Capital. How are you today, Alessandro?
Hi, Zach.
Right, we're having our regular chit-chat again. Today it's on the occasion or the aftermath of your update on business operations. What are the highlights for you at the moment?
Yes, thank you. We are happy to continue the growth of the company, of our platform. The business operations, from my point of view, explain and show three important points. One, the portfolio growth, the origination growth that is very high, and also after August, the due diligence, the analysis processes, the request increased. The second point is the October month and the opportunity to close the first tranche, the first round of securitization, and so we started the monetization of the 300 million worth of portfolio. And the third point is that we are talking and we explained that our process, our cash flow model is safe and sound, because for each due diligence we charge a down payment, and we posted that we expect nearly 2 million and 300 of revenues at the end of September.
So that's related to the 142 companies that you have listed on the platform.
Yes, for sure. The most important information is that starting by July, the last July, all the analysis, because the service is the demand is huge, and so companies accept to start the due diligence and accept also to pay in a sort of advisory fee, consultancy fee for the due diligence, and so we are managing the backlog and also the portfolio that is going to be monetized, and so we charged already these fees that are actually cash in through cash for SYME.
So basically a company, when it wants inventory monetization, they come to you. In order to be on the platform, there has to be a due diligence process for which you get paid, and that's already that's an ongoing process as things stand.
Correct. And giving you another detail, there is an intermediary that pay us for a package of prospect that is going to introduce us. So the point is that is so powerful, so interesting, high impact our service, that companies are available to pay this kind of advisory due diligence fee that is not refundable. Is very important.
That sounds like a decent strategy. And so basically, SYME is not a situation where you have a platform which may be getting started in 6 months or a year. This is already up and running, and there are already fees accruing to the process of the inventory monetization.
Absolutely, is the right description, and as I'm saying in previously interview, we are collect cash, we are charge the fees. Is the reason because at the end of September we post in RNS that we expect 2,300,000 of revenues.
And then when the companies are on the platform, what kind of revenue do you get from that?
We charge the additional services fee, and the example in RNS is that for 300 million of euros of inventory to be monetized, we charge a net services fee of 6.5 million of pounds, and this is additionally in addition to the due diligence fee. And so an important point is that the 6.5 million of pounds of net services fee are referred to the 300 million of euros of portfolio, not the whole portfolio. Is the reason because we project to close the whole portfolio by the end of the next March, And accordingly, as we saw in the prospectus and during the latest interviews, in briefly, for 100 of inventory monetized, the net servicing fee for SYME is 2%, and thanks to the captive bank, will increase to 3%.
So in a way, you get more money than a conventional funding or financing company, which might only get a charge interest on a loan in that way. So you get not only you get an introductory fee, and then you got the ongoing fee that or interest charge or payment that a bank would, or any other lending organization.
It's correct. I give you a benchmark. Right now, the average of the return of assets of a financial services institution, bank or similar, are 50 basis points. Our return on asset is 300 basis points, thanks to the captive bank, and right now 200 basis points.
Right. So I think there seems to be a misunderstanding with some people, that in a way they don't understand that you actually get, you're doing better than let's say conventional funding organizations, and therefore they in a way, because it's better than them, they don't actually believe or understand the way that this particular system works.
Yes.
All right. So in some ways, it's the market not really understanding the way that your business operates. Also, there seems to be some misunderstanding that even though you're listed on the London Stock Exchange and you've got a regulatory background yourself, you have your own rules in terms of the way you're giving information to the market. This is obviously not the case.
Yes, you agree. It's important. It's an important point, Zach, because my background, I come from regulatory advisory for financial services, and we are very attention to the reputation, to the internal control system, the processes. Is the reason because our organization, differently from other fintech or other business model, has as a pillar the head of enterprise risk management. Mr. Nelson, for us, is not only a guy that could manage the securitization, the onboarding, the methodology across the different geographies, but it's also for us the first line of control for all our internal processes. The other line of controls are lawyers, specialist advisors, in some cases, in specific cases, also our non-executive directors are very focused on to understand all our communication. So each our outcomes that are information, content, soft PR are strongly verified before the publishing.
Right, and there was some question about Dominic White and his activities recently. Could you just run us through that, because there seems to be, again, as I said, some misunderstanding on how that worked?
Yes, it's a true misunderstanding, because it was a previous agreement, and then Dominic White has to fulfill the obligation that previously was signed, agreed. So it's not all the directors are keen and are very interested to the business model, and you know that Dominic White is a important shareholders. They have billion of shares of SYME, and accordingly the market has not to have concern about the Dominic White transaction. Just to give you another point, my option call, again, is not an option call negotiated vis-a-vis market makers or similar, is another signal that we firmly believe in our business model and we firmly believe in our growth.
Right, and so in terms of the outlook for the rest of the year, what can we expect from SYME Capital?
We are seeing accelerating. We are seeing a speed up of our processes, our opportunities, and also depending to the outlook of the economy. Maybe the phase 2 of the COVID not only companies but also intermediaries, financial services institutions are attracted by our business model. And so it's the reason, and that because of we are hiring new guys, we are announcing the hire of a new business operation leader for UK, and also we are going to announce new information, new details in relation to our organization that is enhancing and increasing.
And I mean, this is obviously a long way away, but could SYME Capital become a more broad-based financial institution, not just dealing with inventory monetization as it does at the moment?
Our strategy is that we have to cooperate with the intermediaries to financial services, and is the reason also the captive bank that we don't. The bank is not a bank of SYME because SYME has to remain a platform, but is another signal that our strategy is to cooperate with the market vis-a-vis the financial services system, because that in the future, in the near future, the financial services will have another credit crunch, the capital adequacy constraints, and accordingly all the alternative solutions that could provide facilities to companies like us that are actually equity injection are very interesting for these kind of intermediaries.
So basically, there could be upselling opportunities down the line in terms of your existing clients.
Yes. That opportunity, not only the financial opportunities, but also insurance opportunities, because during our due diligence, we assess also the insurance coverage of inventory risk vis-a-vis the client companies. We are studying a new business line, new revenue streams also from insurance brokerage fees.
Alessandro Zamboni, CEO at SYME Capital, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Zach.
Thank you for listening. Remember to visit our website for more news and other podcasts at www.share-talk.com.